Jackson Francis Skiles, 45 years old. 10 years ago, he was deputy chief of mission here, until his wife was killed.
He's damaged goods, but he's manageable.
Welcome back to Bandwagon fans. I'm Jeff, and just want to take a moment to welcome back all my returning subscribers. Thank you all for taking that moment to hit that subscribe button, and to invite anybody else watching this to do the same. Go ahead and like the video, hit that subscribe button, and stay up to date on all the latest movie reviews that I'll be doing. You can follow me at Bandwagon Fans on Facebook or on Twitter at Jeff@TheBWFans. That's Jeff@TheBWFans on Twitter. Tonight we're going to be talking about the 2018 movie Beirut. This is basically Gladiator, set in Lebanon with a touch of Mad Men. So enjoy some highlights from the trailer.
Maybe one of you could tell me what I'm doing here.
3 nights ago, an American was pulled off the street in West Beirut. Next morning, we got a communique from a group calling itself the Militia of Islamic Liberation. They have the guy they want to talk. They want you to broker the deal.
They asked for you specifically.
Your friend Cal, he's the hostage.
Cal's the head of all Middle East operations.
He talks. You'll be waiting for bodies to pile up on the embassy sidewalk.
What do you want me to do?
You're an experienced negotiator. Negotiate.
What do you want?
I will track Al Riley for the return of my brother, Rafi de Bourajab.
Give me a meeting in Israel.
Munich Olympics, Madrid, flight 305, 46 days. All of this, Rafid Abu Rajab.
Is this about you looking for the man who killed your wife?
If they can't find your brother, you're gonna have to come up with an alternative.
This is alternative.
He's given us 6 hours to deliver the...
So, Beirut. This is basically Gladiator retold, just set in Lebanon with a dash of Mad Men. Man has everything, man sees everything taken from him, man gets lost in the woods, man has to return to triumph and redemption by negotiating the release of his friend who was taken hostage. So directed by Brad Anderson, starring John Hamm as Mason Stiles, who in the early 70s is a diplomat and probably a spy in Beirut, Lebanon. His entire family is killed his wife is killed, and their soon-to-be adopted son is taken by the soon-to-be adopted son's family, who also happen to be terrorists within the region. And fast forward 10 years, he's now just a union negotiator in the Midwest, downtrodden, took up smoking, getting fat, until his old friend Cal, who played by Mark Pellegrino, is taken hostage by the same terrorist organization, and he now has to return to Lebanon to negotiate the release of his friend. That's where we meet Rosamund Pike and Dean Norris as agents within CIA agents who are in Beirut at this time. So this is a political intrigue thriller without a whole lot of suspense, without a whole lot of tension. It's a very professional film. There's no real technical flaws. There's nothing glaringly bad about it, but it's just absolute. There's also no originality to it. There's no soul. Everything feels perfunctory. It's the kind of movie that you might watch on Netflix and then realize you just saw it 6 months ago. It's just going to go in one ear, out the other. There's scenes that were edited to create tension, like two different things happening, or two different things happening that were edited to make it appear as if they are happening at the same time or in the same place. But it was so obvious what was going on that the tension they were trying to build just wasn't there, and it just became kind of tedious. almost like it was like beating around the bush, and at there just kind of point where it's like, okay, movie, just get on with it. Let's move on to the next thing. There's a little bit of a twist at the end, and that twist is so blatantly telegraphed. It was obvious what was going to happen. The only real surprise was who did the action, and that was so far out of left field that it felt like the ending of Saw, where it didn't really earn the surprise that it tried to have. The performances were all solid, if uninspired. Rosamund Pike is always shows up, but John Hamm, everybody it's just very professional. Everybody showed up, they did their job, but it was also perfunctory. Everybody just did their job. It's fine. The movie is worth watching, maybe as a matinee, more likely just catch it on TV later on. I can't really give this more than 2.25 stars. If you really like political intrigue, political thrillers, it's worth a watch. But again, the story's been told before. This genre has been done better. The story's been done better. It's fine. It's just fine. So, thanks for watching. I'm Jeff. That's my review of Beirut. If you've seen it, so I know it's been out for a little over a week now, so if you've seen it, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think of the movie and what other movies you'd like to see. So, thanks for watching, and get on the bandwagon.